Hi, welcome back, girls and boys. This is the week of March the 1st through the 5th, and this is day 2. Let's review all the items you're going to need before we get going. First is going to be your nameplate. We've been working on the letters Y and Z. You'll need this worksheet, which is page 78. On the back is a yak with a bunch of Y's. And on this sheet, page 79, it's a zipper with lots of Z's. The colored worksheet we're going to look at today is page 261, and it has sea creatures, and we're going to be writing numbers. It is Dr. Seuss week here at school, which is lots of fun. And at the end of the video, I'll be reading a classic Dr. Seuss book called Oh, the Things You Can Think. And what a fantastic author and illustrator Dr. Seuss was. And this reviews some creative words that you may not have ever heard. I think you'll enjoy this book, so stick around for that. So first of all, let's get your nameplate out and your marker. I'm going to challenge you to write on the side that's blank with no dots and see how well you can write your name from memory. See if you can do that. Then I want you to hold it up and show it to me. Take your time. Better to take your time. Take a little extra time. Do it right. Better to do that than rush. All right, hold up your name tag. Let's see how well you did. Very nice. I love the progress you've made this year. It's awesome. Now yesterday when we got together, we focused on both the Y and the Z. I'm going to have you trace these with your finger. Let's go. Y. Y. Again, let's trace the Y, and it makes the Y. 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 Letter Y. Now for letter Y, I'm not going to use the Play-Doh because we don't have time to do both Y and Z today, but I will go over some Y words with you. Y. Yogurt. It's a toy that goes up and down. The string hangs from your finger. Yo-yo. A very hairy animal indeed. Yak. You can use this to make gloves and hats and mittens, blankets. Yarn. Yarn. And this what you might do before you fall asleep, or if you're really tired, open your mouth, cover your mouth with your hand, stretch out. What's that called? Yawn. You can see a few of you just did that with me. Thank you. Now the letter Y, I would like you to practice, so get your dry erase marker out, turn it to this side, and let's practice making the uppercase Y a few times. Just the uppercase first. And what's nice on these sheets, it'll tell you what to do first, second, and third. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Those are uppercase Y's. Yeah. Now let's try the lowercase. Start where the dot is, slant, and you make a very long slanted line for the second one. Only 2 lines here. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now I know I may have gone a little fast for you, so take your time and see if you can trace along those lines. Lots of Y's there. If you'd like to do the bottom half, you're welcome to do that as well. We are going to use our Play-Doh for the letter Z. Z. So let's get our Play-Doh ready. Get a little piece, roll it out. You need 3 larger ones for the uppercase Z. So there's the first one. There's the second line. It looks just like a 7 right now, but we need a piece on the bottom. It'll turn it into a Z. Z. You hear that sound? Z. Z. It makes Z as a sound. Z. Zebra. Zucchini. Here we go. Zelda. Capital Z. A lowercase z. I'll show you this. One line. Now let's make 2 other lines. There's the second, and then the last one. Much smaller, isn't it? We have a big Z and a little z. Uppercase, lowercase, z, z. Now let's turn it over and see about writing some Z's. This is page 79. And we're going to write some Z's with our dry erase marker. There's a picture of a zipper. Let's get our marker. We're going to start where the dot is. And it'll tell you to go 1, 2, 3. Let's do all uppercase first. 1, 2, 3. Across the top line, diagonal to the bottom, and across the bottom. Can you do that? Across the top, diagonal down, across the bottom. Across the top, diagonal down, across the bottom. Those are all uppercase Z's. Lowercase, we're going to start on the middle line. Z, across the middle to the bottom and across. The middle line, bottom, and across. See if you can do that. And when you're all through, you're going to have lots and lots of Z's. Z, z, z. That's the sound it makes. Z. I'll show you some Z words. I think you'll enjoy these. Here's a number. 0. How about this animal? Zebra. I hear some of you saying that. It's easy to notice a zebra. They're very unusual looking. Zipper. This is a shape that goes back and forth and back and forth. It looks very much like a Z, but it keeps going on and on. Goes back and forth and back and forth. What's that shape called? It's a zigzag. A zigzag. If you've ever seen a sewing machine, that there are zigzag options for sewing. So called zigzag. How about this? Have you ever eaten a zucchini? Yummy. Zucchini. Those are all Z words. Now for the colored sheet that we're going to be using, we're going to be using this side, page 261. So let's make sure you have that and have a plastic sheet over the top so we can use our dry erase marker. Here we go. We're going to start on the dot, go around to the bottom line and across. Let's go ahead and try to make another one of those. Go around, diagonal down, and across the line. This reminds me in some ways like a Z. This bottom part, you still diagonal down and you go across the bottom. How about this? 1, 2, 3 turtles. You go 2 humps sideways. 1, 2. 2 humps sideways makes a 3. Let's try that again. 3. Let's count these stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 stars. Start at the dot. Around and loop back around. Around and down and loop around. How about number 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little seahorses. Start at the red dot, go across and angle down. Again, across and angle down. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can we make a number 10? Straight line down and around. Straight line down and around. Number 10. Very nice work. I like how hard you are working and keeping up with me. Now we are going to count some hearts. Love to count. And this is fun the way I have it set up because I have them grouped by 5s. 5 purple, 5 blue, 5 purple, 5 blue. So if I were counting by 5s, I could go 5, 10, 15, 20. Not everybody knows how to count by 5s, but we do know how to count by 1s. So let's try counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 hearts. I like how well you're coming along with your counting and your letters. You've learned so much this year. It's great. Here we have a Dr. Seuss book, and it's called Oh, the Thinks You Can Think. One thing I really love about Dr. Seuss books is they're so creative. He really created kind of his own world in a way. Machines we've never seen before. Animals we've never known, they don't exist. They're in Dr. Seuss world. Here we have the title page, Oh, the Things You Can Think by Dr. Seuss. And this is all about being creative and using your mind. Good lesson here. You can think up some birds. That's what you can do. You can think about yellow or think about blue. Oh, the things you can think up, if only you try. If you try, you can think up a guff going by. What's a guff? Well, here's a guff. He just created a guff. And you can too. You can think about gloves, you can think about snubs. Is snubs a word? In Dr. Seuss world it is. You can think a long time about snubs and their gloves. There are so many thinks that a thinker can think. Would you dare yank a tooth of the ring rinker fink? What's a ring rinker fink? Look at the pictures. And what would you do if you met a zebu? What's a zebu? Oh, the things you can think. Think of Peter, the postman, who crosses the ice once every day and on Saturdays twice. Think, you can think. Any think you can wish. Think a race on a horse on a ball with a fish. We have lots of fun things going on in this picture. Let's read that again. Think a race on a horse on a ball with a fish. There are lots of things going on here. We have a ball and a horse and a fish standing on top and rolling forward. And it must be a competition because they're very excited and they're throwing their flags up and cheering them on. Think of light. Think of bright. Think of stairs in the night. Think a ship. Think up a long trip. Go visit the Vipper of Vip. And left, think of left, and think about Beft. Why is it that Beft always goes to the left? And why is it so many things go to the right? You can think about that until Saturday night. Right night. Do you hear the great rhyming words there? Think left and think right, and think low and think high. Oh, the things you can think up if only you try. And look at the words going in a circle. That was very creative too. You're only limited by your imagination. I hope you enjoyed that book. And if you don't have any Dr. Seuss books at home, you can check some out at the library. And I'm sure you would enjoy lots and lots of different Dr. Seuss books. There are so many to enjoy. I do have a video below, and it's Yertle the Turtle by Dr. Seuss, and I think you'll enjoy that as well. So please go to the link below, and you'll be able to enjoy another character from Dr. Seuss called Yertle the Turtle. See you later. Bye-bye.